Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Luke.
And I'm Jacob.
And welcome to Season 2 of CoffeeShop Conversations.
CoffeeShop Conversations takes a journey to the lives of everyday people who make significant, but yet uncelebrated and unrecognized contributions to humanity.
Here at the Coffee Shop, we're going to introduce to you some of the most amazing people who do great things in the community and around the world.
Before you finish checking us out, please hit the subscribe button below because you don't want to miss a thing.
What's up, everybody? We're back here today at Brouhaha Coffee House in Overland Park, Kansas, talking to Mr. Chuck Allen, director and founder of I Am My Brother's Keeper. What's up, Chuck?
How you guys doing? Good to be here. When I was a kid, I went to church, of course, because of my mother. We say this jokingly, and a lot of people use this phrase. It says I had a drug problem when I was a kid. My mother drugged me out of bed. She drugged me to the car. She drugged me to church. And so I went to church because she made us go to church. At a certain age, I stopped going to church. But when I was in college, I didn't do church. We didn't do any of that. So as a freshman, we went to UCLA for a track meet. We're at UCLA, and Florence Griffith Joyner is there, and Jackie Joyner Kersey, and Bob Kersey, and all these big name athletes and coaches are there. And it was a big deal. Well, the last event of the track meet is the 4x4. I'm running the 4x4. I'm the first leg on the 4x4, and in the first turn of my leg, pulled my hamstring. Pulled my hamstring, and I could clearly hear the Lord saying to me, "Man, there's more to life than running around a track." But my response was, "How dare you even talk to me?" I mean, because I understood you have all authority and power. You could have kept this from happening to me. But I'm on this track laying in front of thousands of people injured. I'm thinking, I don't want to hear anything from you. And I was angry at God. But I vowed to get stronger and faster the next year, and that's what I did. Get stronger, get faster. We went to Kansas Relays. Kansas Relays used to be a really big event. It probably still is, but it was a really big event. And all your family and friends come because it's close. Yeah. And we're running the 4x1. The sprint, the sprints race. I'm the first leg, one of the fastest guys on the team, and I pulled my other hamstring. And while I'm laying on the track, embarrassed, my mother comes out of the stands and onto the track field. And she's talking about Jesus. "Oh, Lord Jesus, help him, Lord Jesus." I'm thinking in my head, because I didn't say this to her, because you don't talk to your mama crazy. Yeah. In my head, I'm saying, why don't you get away from me with that Jesus stuff? Here I am again on the track for the second year in a row with a pulled hamstring, something that God could have prevented. Mm-hmm. Get out of my face with God.
It's kind of like when you have the mindset, like, God, if you can do anything, why didn't you stop this from happening?
Right. And I didn't have the level of maturity to understand what he was doing for me and my benefit, even in my using pain. So the next year I thought, shoot, man, I'm just going to get better and stronger and faster. And I did. But when I was preparing for indoor season, there was a funny feeling in my knee, on my right knee. And my knee would give out every now and then. And I went to the doctor, and I had what's called a popliteal cyst on the back of my leg. And I needed surgery. So 3 years in a row, I'm injured. And by this time, I didn't even want to live. It was almost like we talked about earlier, how the table had that one leg, and everything was rested on track, and everything was centered on track. And when that was pulled out from under me, I wanted to die. And I literally thought of ways to end my life. And thank God my mother knew that something was wrong through our conversations on the phone. Yeah. And she started sending me Our Daily Breads and these
a little like devotion
books and Bible verses. She would pray with me, and I'd sometimes be on the phone like, "Come on now,
I don't want to hear about that."
Right, but by that time, my heart had begun to soften.
Right,
and we're in the hospital. I'm on the operating bed, And just like she was by my side on the track when I was injured, she's right by my side again on that bed before I'm having surgery. And she's talking about who?
Jesus.
Jesus.
So when you was on that bed, did you want to hear it? Did you still want to hear it?
Yeah,
Or was you...
I was at a position then where I wanted to hear. I wanted to be comforted. I wanted to let this pain go away. And after that surgery, I started seeking the Lord more, but not really. And then she sent me this tract in the mail. It was How to Give Your Life to Jesus. And I had seen those things all my life, man. I'm like, I've seen those things. But it was at that point when I read that tract that says How to Commit Your Life to Jesus, that I really felt its meaning. And I dropped to my knees and I said, Lord, take me as I am. I'm all yours. And I came under his loving authority. But this is the picture that God gave me about allowing him to surround me. If you think of playgrounds, a playground at a school is a place where kids go to have fun. They can do whatever they want to do. But every playground normally has what around it?
An adult. A barrier.
Right.
Yeah.
Every playground has a fence.
Right.
Because there's danger in the roads. They want kids to have as much fun as they want to have in this space and do what you want to do, but they establish that boundary because there's things outside that could hurt them. And for us to come under the authority of God, it's like, I don't want to take away all these things that are a joy to you. I just want to set up some boundaries to protect you from things you don't even know are out there.